but we're going to move on and talk about he's easily becoming my favorite coach in college football, and that's Jim Harbaugh with the Michigan Wolverines. And Brandon, we titled this on YouTube the Jim Harbaugh, good or bad for college football, because you could look at it and say, hey man, he's ruffling some feathers. He's making Nick Saban shaking his boots a little bit. Might be a little shake, but Nicky boy over there in what is it, Mobile, Alabama? Is that where the Crimson Tide is? It Montgomery or Mobile? I think Mobile is where the Crimson Tide are from. He's shaking in his boots a little bit. Some could say, hey, this is good for college football. This is bad for college football. Where do you sit? Is Jim Harbaugh good or bad for the sport of college football?
I think Jim Harbaugh is great for the sport of college football. I think that he brings an energy that not everyone brings. You know, I think that he brings an intensity, and he brings it with his guys. And that's why I think he was able to turn Michigan Wolverine football around so quickly. I mean, I certainly was not a believer just because, not necessarily because of Harbaugh, but I didn't really see a whole lot with Michigan. You know, I just didn't see a whole lot there. But then again, you know, when they're left with, you know, when Brady Hoke left them, you're just kind of like, well, there's kind of no hope there. But what do you think? I think that he brings so much energy. I mean, these guys love him. For him to turn around Michigan the way he did you think he would do that quickly? Maybe you did.
Maybe, I did. I did think he'd turn around.
I didn't think so. I did not think so.
Let's put it this way.
Not as quick as he did.
I thought last year would be better than I thought it'd be better than they were the year before. But like the success they had last year, I thought last season was going to be this season. Like he'd have that 1 year where it's like, okay, you can see they're getting better. And then this is the coming out party. Year 3 is the national title party. And he's kind of jump shot that by, let's put it this way. He has gotten rid of that first year in my mind. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, Brandon. This is going to be very far. This is going to be very early. I am going to stick by this prediction all the way through. I'm going to say it right here. You ready for it? You're covering your face like you're not ready for it.
Yeah, what is it?
Michigan over Alabama in the national title game. Book it. Book it. Harbaugh over Saban in the national title game. Harbaugh gets his first national title over Nick Saban in the national championship. Book it right now.
Ricky.
Book it. Ricky. That's either really good for Alabama or really bad for Michigan, because I like to kiss of death people.
No.
But I would love to see, I'll be honest, I'm not booking it right now, but I would love to see.
You little bastard. You just said book it 2 or 3 times in a row. I'm actually not going to book it. What kind of show are we running here?
You want me to book it?
You already did 3 times.
Booking it a 3rd time then. I would love to see Harbaugh over Saban in the national title game. Fuck it. That's my pick. You sold me. It's my pick. Don't even ask me when we get to the official picks, because this is my pick.
Well, let me tell you, you did not sell me, and folks, I don't know if he sold a whole lot of you either. But the thing is that Jim Harbaugh, what he is doing, and what I think Ricky really meant, is that Jim Harbaugh is creating what can be Saban-esque, what Nick Saban has at Alabama. And that's a powerhouse. That is a powerhouse that you have year in, year out. You know they're going to be good. You know they're going to be competing. And I think Michigan, though, I will say, you know, I'm not going to jump out on a branch and fall like Ricky just did. He's still on his way down. What Harbaugh can do is I think that he can take Michigan to be the winner of the Big Ten this year. That is not so far-fetched.
Oh, if they win the Big Ten, they're going to the college football playoff. If they win the Big Ten, they're going to the playoff.
No shit.
And if they go to the playoff, they're going to win their semifinal game. Who are they going to meet in the championship? Book it, Nick Saban.
So, as I was saying, they have a chance to win the Big Ten. Will they? I don't know. There's competition in the Big Ten, people.
Let's be honest.
Believe it.
They got to get past Urban Meyer, because Michigan State's going to take a minor step back this year. Basically, how it's going to go is in the Big Ten Beast, as I like to call it, Michigan and Ohio State are going to be duking it out for the top spot. Whoever wins that game is going to go on to beat whoever comes out of the West and go on to the playoff.
Hey, Ricky, I got to tell you something.
What?
I'm starving, man.
Me too.
I am starving.
I'm pretty hungry.
I am really, really hungry. Let me tell you. I just wanted to throw that out there because I am freaking starving.
Speaking of food, though, I'm reading an article right now about Saban versus Harbaugh. I want you to decide who's got the better pregame meal. Harbaugh's steak and whole milk, or Saban's Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie.
Oh, dang.
Everybody loves a cream pie, man.
Maybe not all women, but I would say that I'm going to go with the...
Is that a pregnancy joke? Did you just make a pregnancy joke on the podcast?
No, I was making a porn joke on the podcast.
Those are okay. Those are okay.
But that's okay.
But steak and whole milk or a Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie?
I'm going to go with the steak and the whole milk.
Oh, that's what I would go with,
I'm going to go with the steak and the whole milk. Steak, absolutely. It's got to be done the right way, of course. And whole milk doesn't really matter what milk for me.
I got another one for you.
Yeah.
You ready? Favorite Disney movie?
Okay.
Harbaugh's is The Lion King.
Oh, yes!
Nick Saban, this is the only thing me and Nick Saban may agree on, Aladdin.
Oh.
Lion King or Aladdin, who you going with?
Lion King.
I want to go with Lion King because I love Harbaugh, but Aladdin's my favorite Disney movie,
I am
man.
going with Lion King. Let me tell you, fans, if you didn't start to tear up a little bit when Mufasa died, you have no soul. But what I'll say, though, is Aladdin, there's multiple Aladdins. There's like 3 Aladdin movies.
No, this is Aladdin 1.
I know, but I'm just saying. You can watch Aladdin again. It's a great movie. I love it. I love Aladdin. It's way up there. But let me tell you, that actually, there's a couple Lion Kings, too. I am just saying that. There's Lion King
There's a Lion King
2,
1.5.
Lion King 1.5, Lion King 3/4. So I'm going to just take that back. You people are probably like, here's another reason my brain's so stupid because of what he just said. But I'm still going to go Lion King. I love the Lion King. I love Aladdin, though. I love the Lion King. That's freaking hard. I'm going Lion King,
you know what? You know what? I love Aladdin. But I am actually going to flip and go with The Lion King with Harbaugh, and here's the reason.
Okay.
Clicked on an article. I'm gonna put both these links in the description, by the way.
We're going to have the longest description known to man.
The first one is Harbaugh in a press conference quoted Rafiki from The Lion King. He said, and I quote, "You can run from it or you can learn from it." Who said that? That's exactly what he said. Who said that? Rafiki. Wise words. Or you can click the link and watch Nick Saban and Alabama players sing A Whole New World. I got to watch that. After we are done recording, I am definitely
sing it.
Going to watch that. I don't know if anyone wants to hear me sing, man.
A Whole New World. I mean, I sound just like the guy.
Dude, you've got angel pipes. Angel pipes.
Let me tell you, I don't, but thank you. That was real. That was very kind.
But no, I mean, I love what Jim Harbaugh is doing for the sport. People are going to be like, wow, guys, this is probably the most off topic you guys have gotten in a podcast in some time. But
doesn't matter. If you don't appreciate it, then that's a real problem.
No, I love what Jim Harbaugh is doing. You know what's the best part about what he's doing? He, like, these practices you'll see him in, wears an AI jersey one day. I believe today he wore a Cal Ripken and a Ray Lewis jersey, kind of to pay homage to Baltimore. It's stuff like that, man, where if I'm a college kid, fuck yeah, I want to see my coach wearing an AI jersey with khakis, of course, with the jersey tucked into the khakis because he knows how to style, man.
If he wasn't wearing khakis, I would assume he's sick.
What, Jim?
Yeah.
If Jim's not...
Yeah, if he's not wearing khakis, he's either sick or his wife has not washed them.
But before we move on, I do want to... I made my rough early prediction, and I'm going to stick by it, Michigan, Alabama. I know our predictions aren't set. In July, we're going to look at our previews. But as of right now, what would you give your percent on Harbaugh to win the Big Ten? Just give me a percent. You don't have to say if they will or not, but your percentage that Michigan wins the Big Ten, virtually going to the playoff.
Percent right now, I'm going to give it a 60. 60% to win the Big Ten.
So 60-40.
Yeah.
So would that make 40-60 for Ohio State? Because we don't think that Michigan State's going to beat any of those teams, right? Am I correct?
Say that again?
So that would be a 40-60 odds for Ohio State.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming if it's 60% for them, that Ohio State's taking the other 40%. But we're going to move on. You guys let us know down below what you think about. What do you think about Jim Harbaugh? Is he good or bad for college football? And what do you think of this fun, just off the cuff? What do you think of my kiss of death? I'm giving you a kiss of death. This date as we're recording is June 6th. So let me know what you think about that.